Hi, I'm Craig. That's my brother Brad. Welcome to Weekdays with Craig and Brad.
Life is hard, but you can't give up. Let's have a conversation. Weekdays, we're gonna make it today. Weekdays with Craig and Brad.
Episode 62, Brad.
What, Craig?
We made it.
Oh, we have made it. 62 now.
Yeah, it's pretty good. We're just seven more from
What? 70? Is that
close.
the math?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you,
Jeez.
it's gonna be quite the spectacular, though. I'll tell you that much. Man, oh man, do we have a show for you tonight? Because listen, straight up reality. It has been an exhausting week. People have been saying bad things about us, and we've just been talking, and people are mad, and some people are happy, and I don't even know what's happening right now. It's been a crazy week. People have been enjoying it though, man. At least some people have. Thumbs up, been going good. It's been nice.
Yeah.
But man, so tonight we're gonna reel it back in a little bit. Reel it back in to what the show is about, which is two brothers making conversation about observations.
Mm-hmm. And tonight I think we're going to observe ourselves a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, look, we've had a lot of heavy talk over the last couple episodes, and the world just is going on. You know, this show is. I was thinking back to our first couple episodes, and we just were like, yeah, we'll just pick out some news stories and try to, just keep it fluffy and airy and talk about it. But then January 6th happened while we were out camping, and then it's like that kind of turned the show a little bit, the conversation in the show. But we're finding ourselves, and we're finding what people like and what they don't like. And look, we're not going to please all of you out there. Personally, you can either watch us or you cannot watch us. We're going to do our best here to entertain you and have a good time. You can be a part of that good time if you want. And look, I'm looking forward to tonight's show. Every day is something different. That's what I love about this show is we can do these shows where we have, these conversations about what's going on in the world. But tonight we can have a show like tonight.
So here's the thing. We know this show is not going to do as well as other shows because here's the thing, right? It's not as a passionate concept, right? We're not talking about something that happened at Coca-Cola. We're not talking about what happened at whatever, right? We're talking about stuff that happened in our life, right? So if you wouldn't mind, if you're watching over on YouTube, give this video a thumbs up and help get Larry another thumb, which I believe Larry has another thumb. But before we get to that, it is time for the YouTube comment of the day. This time coming from the Lonely Goomba. Look at that with the check mark. Verified YouTube channel. Doing very well, Lonely Goomba. Thank you so much for popping in. Says, well, YouTube is probably going to suppress your channel now. and
that's from our latest episode.
Yes, the latest episode.
Talking about Coca-Cola. Okay.
Yes. So, we'll see what happens, which is why it's super important that you guys pop in and you guys show the support of the channel by subscribing if you're new to the channel. And, of course, hitting the thumbs up button. So, because guys, God knows that may be happening. Like I said, I hope they don't want to suppress conversation, but it's YouTube, so you never know. So, thank you so much for your support, the Lonely Goomba. I appreciate your Goomba, and I appreciate your intro on your channel page. But you also, probably the biggest honor you'll receive today is that you are the YouTube comment of the day.
Nice.
Congratulations. Love that. By the way, I'm going to give him 61 points to that Goomba over there, the Lonely Goomba. Congratulations. Not so lonely anymore, are you?
No.
It's good.
Wow.
Man, lots of folks coming in tonight. This is great, guys. Thank you very much for being here. Winter Blaze coming in, resubbing. Punkfish coming in and resubbing for Tier 1 7 months. And 7 months was some of my favorite people ever. Love you guys so much. My dad's surgery is set for next Thursday. Couldn't have gone through this stuff without you guys. Punkfish, I'm glad to hear your dad's recovering in the best way possible. Punkfish had a rough rough go of it for a little bit, and that's what this is all about, being together for folks right here. That Don Parker with the host, Vilcher with the host, and Number Ginger. Thank you, our number one Ginger. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that over on twitch.tv/Craig's Kids. This is good. This is good. It's
Yay!
gonna be a great night. Gonna be a great
Growing
night.
audience. You know, it's funny. Yeah, those community guidelines over there, whichever one you're on, YouTube, Twitter,
Twitch.
Facebook, Twitch.
Yeah.
We're doing our best, but I feel like no matter what, we're just gonna end up at some point. Someone somewhere's gonna be like, hit the delete button. We don't want them here.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's definitely going to happen, and we're going to have to explore the alt tech route eventually sooner, just to spread our wings a little bit further. You know, we have been growing, which is good. At least, well, our subscriber base hasn't been growing, but our viewership has been growing, which has been really good. I think that's because people have been commenting, which is very, very important. People have been commenting like crazy. We've had some really great topics, so I encourage you to comment tonight when the algorithm song comes up a little bit after tonight's main topic. So make sure you guys all continue the conversation and stuff. Look, Colin says Susan's watching. Good, Susan. I hope you're here. I hope you are. I've missed you, Susan. This is good. Vian says, was Goomba ever on Screw Attack? He's been around for a while. That you're thinking of Gaijin Goomba. Gaijin Goomba was actually on Screw Attack, but the Lonely Goomba, I don't believe so. So. You know, but either way, if we had a lot of people came through Screw Attack, it was a really, really fun ride for sure. So, man, so glad everybody's in tonight. Moosh is here, Tattoo Games, and Vion, and Vilcher is here. So yeah, we're gonna have a good night. So Brad, give me the rundown here. Oh, you know, I'm sorry. Before we get into that, we have more important business to take care of. Probably the most important thing, and that is to visit our old friend Larry.
Don't forget Larry. Look, we were supposed to talk about him last night. This is where we're at with Larry. Our good pal Larry is keeping track of our all-time thumbs up record. Larry gets a new thumb every time we cross 150 thumbs on the previous video. So that's why we ask you to give a good old thumbs up on our videos. So if you're watching right now on YouTube, do that right now. Larry here. This is where we left off. 10.5 thumbs. He said, just call me Larry Franken Thumbs, because he got 2 thumbs on his neck here. They're sticking out.
Yeah.
That was his last edition. And that was from one of our videos. That was from your video that you did alone out in the snow, which got like 400 thumbs up.
Yes.
Better than anything else we've done over the last 2.5 months, 3 months that we've been putting our blood, sweat, and tears into this podcast. But all it took was you losing your electricity and standing out in the dead of the deadliest Texas winter of all time and making a video on your iPhone to just shoot those views and thumbs up to the sky. So maybe we're trying too hard.
I feel like the title of that, of just saying like, we didn't make it, which is obviously a nod to the show. People saw that and they thought, uh-oh, someone died, or the show's canceled or something. So I didn't mean to alarm anybody with that, but the reality is that, yeah, I did make a 2-minute video and it did better than anything else we've done on the channel in a long time. So, so once again, let's see how Larry's doing.
All right. So Larry, 10.5 thumbs. You ready for the new reveal of Larry's brand new thumb?
Sure. Fire away.
Let's get a thumb roll. In 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that sounds creepy. Where is it?
It's on his thumb. It's where his thumb should be.
That's right.
He got a thumb.
Here's where we were. There's where we're at.
Nice.
He says, this is getting ugly.
Oh, no. Larry finally got the thumb he always wanted, which is great. Oh, good.
He's like, this one makes sense. The other 8.5 thumbs, I don't know.
Oh, nice.
9.5 thumbs. Yeah, you know, my son Dylan saw this popped up on my computer screen. He hadn't seen Larry before, and I had it just sitting up, and he was like, "What is that?" I was like, "That's nightmares. Get away.
It's nightmares for your kiddo.
Don't look at the computer screen."
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah.
See, Noodles thinks he's looking swell, Larry. That's right. There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
We'll
It's
see
good
what
stuff,
happens on the next thumbs. I got to start finding some more room or get a little bit more creative. I don't know. The future of Larry. So who mentioned he's going to be hailing down taxis? in New
That'll be his
York like
job.
crazy.
That'll be his job for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to welcome one more level out. One more level. It's good to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in such a long time, but I'm glad you're here with us tonight. Should be a really good one. That's great. Well, congratulations, Larry. Now is the part of the show where we get into the good stuff. The good stuff, because I think the title of tonight's episode, at least on the stream, is that Brad shares a mystery home video with Craig, because I legitimately don't know what this is. So I'm excited to see this. Tonight's show could be considerably shorter, but depending on how long this goes, I don't know. Yeah. But
I edited this video down before our show today. I did the best I could. It was a little bit longer, but we'll talk about it. We'll give some commentary. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. So is there anything we need to know about this before we all watch this together?
I'll give you some context for sure. Are we going to get into this video now, or do you want to do our algorithm?
No, I want to say the algorithm before after this, because I feel like this is going to have a lot of commentary options.
Okay. So let me give you some context for this video as we are about to get into it. I have all of our VHS tapes from growing up digitized on several hard drives, backed up for us to just go back through and visit anytime we want to. And I feel like this show is a perfect opportunity for us to, just go take a peek back in sometimes, But there's one video that I have on here, and it's like a fly on the wall moment. Now, this is a show of two brothers, Weekdays with Craig and Brad, and I thought this was a great little piece of what it was like to grow up as Craig, the older brother, and Brad, the younger brother. And so anybody who's got siblings is probably going to relate to this video. Now, I had a fascination with making home videos at home. I always had a camera, and I would make movies with my buddy Jeremy, and we did this from elementary school all the way up to high school. So I was always looking to film stuff. I found our dad's big VHS camera from the 80s sitting in somewhere in our house one time, and I was like, does this still work? And so I slammed in one of those big chunky old VHS tapes, and the camera still worked. So I was like, this is mine now. So I thought it would be great. You're just hanging out in the house. I was like, I'm going to secretly record Craig. And you caught on pretty quickly to what I was doing.
I'm pretty sure.
This is basically a video of me being obnoxious, weird, and just trying to get on your nerves, as I did so well growing up, and you just not having any of it.
Sounds good. So this was 1997. So I was probably, you said 97, right?
Yeah.
So I was 16. The ripe old age 16. So there you go.
You were right. Look, you can tell you're 15, 16 in this video, because you're not having any of it.
I'm just like, whatever. Yeah, as Vilger says. In other words, normal Brad, right?
Totally, absolutely. I like the idea that you guys are going to be able to connect with us as to who we are now through taking a little peek back into our history.
Right. Well, Traplord Dubious, thank you so much for the follow. Punkfish gifted us up to one more level, which one more level? I'm sure you said thank you to Punkfish. And Punkfish, thank you so much. That's very generous. And Harper Studios came in with a raid of 5. If you came in with the raid, you guys are in for a good time. So are we ready to do this? I guess the question is, you guys watching, are you ready to do this? Because if you're not, we'll gladly just stop down right now. Yeah, I know you're ready to do this.
Let's do it.
Woo! Yeah, okay, here we go.
Listen, let me tell you real quick. I edited this video down. I added subtitles because there's a lot of dialogue. The video, the focus on the camera was pretty crappy. So it's sloppy video, but it will be a fun trip.
Okay, here we go. Indy Jones, are you ready? Indy Jones goes, sure. All right, here we go. Let's go.
All right.
Look at that guy. Oh, I remember this shirt.
Oh, yeah. This is the title of this art film, Brad Bothers Craig, 1997.
I love the fact that I'm like, number one, you're holding the shot very well. Oh, look at the focus. Look at this.
Yeah. You hear the sound of the focus.
When I say X, you go.
That sounds just like you, except you were. Here we go.
Okay, ready?
I don't know what film I'm directing here, but
I'm just like 16. I'm just like, just give me some food. All I want to do is eat.
oh yeah, that's all we did back then.
Und the action.
Huh? You're just like making some like lunch or something.
Yeah. Oh, is that Sparky? Tony the dog.
Yeah,
Tony.
that's our dog,
Oh
Tony.
no, Tony. Oh. Wait, which house was this?
This is mom and dad's current house.
Oh, it
That we-
is. Oh my gosh. I was like,
It's just
okay.
changed so much over the years.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
This is me. Look how goofy I am here. Look at my hair.
Hello, my name is Brad. I am going into the second grade.
Oh, go back. So I'm referencing right there another home video of us. I'm referencing a video of me in second grade there. I know this specifically because I just think I'm hilarious right there. So can you scale it back? Because I really wanted to see how this evolves into a moment between you and me.
Hello, my name is Brad. I am going into the second grade.
Okay.
Why are you making me one? Hey, I don't want one. Brad is on. I know. What? I know. No. Make me one. No. I want one. You don't want one.
You're like,
Craig is a jerk face.
you're like making some food. I'm like in the middle of something. I'm like, what are you doing? Give me one. No, I don't want to. No, you give me one. Craig is a jerk face.
Oh, that's good. We're only a minute into this thing, and we got some gold here. This is great.
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go.
The end.
The end.
Hi. What Craig doesn't know is that I put a piece of black tape over the light.
This is secret. It's pulling a good prank on you.
Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me.
Which, by the way, this is something that you probably would do anyways. You would just go up and start
We would
annoying me.
make this absolutely today. I would do this. No question.
You know what would be great would be a Patreon goal to remake this entire thing.
We could, and in fact, we could set it up shot for shot because our parents still live in this house.
Yeah, that's right.
So we
That's
can
right.
absolutely do this and then do a side by side.
That's right. A remastering.
Yeah, an HD for you.
Right.
Put your arms around me. People call me Whiskers. Whiskers are curious. What? Yeah.
That's about right.
You felt they need to digitize this?
Stay there.
Yeah, for today.
I know, it's great. Oh, I got the camera.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
yeah,
that
you
big
had it for a
TV.
minute. Yeah, that was our big TV.
Just not in it. Oh,
Now,
man.
yeah, you're doing your own thing, and I'm like entertaining myself, thinking I'm pulling off like a good prank here with the tape over the light on the video camera. Like, I'm gonna get him good. Like I'm now, for those of you that don't remember video cameras from the 1980s, this is not like I discreetly set up an iPhone somewhere. This is a camera that went over your shoulder like a bazooka.
Right.
Not discreet by any means.
Right.
It's like when Homer goes into the gas station with the big old cowboy hat on and there's a camera sticking out the top. So that's what kind of camera I'm using here.
Nice.
And Craig's just like, I'm watching TV, leave me alone.
We get flagged for copyright here.
No,
I'm sorry.
I was going to ask, I want you to listen when this TV show's on. I want to see if you can tell me if you can pick out what you're watching.
I will in just a second. Hey, Jedi, thanks so much for being here, man. Resubbing for 11 months as guest who's back in the States. Hey, glad you're home, Jedi. Glad you're home. Jedi's a great serviceman who helps protect us. And
Nice, thank
Jedi,
you.
yeah, Jedi's awesome. All right, here we go. Let's do this thing. Ty. Craig's like 2 more years. 2 more years.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Look at how small that couch is compared to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know why I said that. I said, look at that drug addict. I don't know
Yeah,
what
I
you're
saw.
watching. So this is what we did before we had apps and Facebook.
hold
This
on.
is how we entertain ourselves.
I want to see what it is.
It's gonna be all right. Well, I'll let you know as soon as I hear something. Why don't you go take a shower?
What is this? What is it, chat? And you're getting so much joy out of this in the background. You're like, this is so good.
Yeah, I know. I'm giving thumbs up to the camera. I'm like, yes, this is going to be used one day on our podcast.
And he says, this must have happened a lot because Craig is no-selling all of this.
I was always in your face. I was in everybody's face.
Mr. Knickerbocker, sponsor of the Popcorn Bowl, would like to make an announcement.
What? What is this?
People,
Listen.
quiet! The Popcorn King wants to speak.
On behalf of myself and the entire
Listen to this show.
Did you see me look at the
Yeah.
look at the? Do you see my look at my stare back at the camera?
behalf of myself and the
This face right here.
Like, you totally know what's up, but you're like,
Oh man.
I don't think it,
Mm-mm.
no.
Oh man. Skirtus, thanks so much for resubbing. Here we go.
entire Popcorn Growers Association,
What is this?
I would like to officially invite you to Hollywood, California.
enough of Craig, right?
Look at that hair, by the way. Look at my mane.
Popcorn Bowl.
Yeah.
What am I watching? Oh.
There we go.
Look at
Look,
that.
here it is. You're not even taping anything.
Okay.
Look at my
Gotcha.
look at my teenage self. Look at that. Look at my teenage self. Look at this.
Oh, face.
That face.
That's the face I remember growing up.
look at the ridiculous eyebrows. I mean, I have major eyebrows now, but look at those eyebrows. How did I even
Yeah. Before man
Wow.
grooming. Before you
This is
understood how to groom your
crazy.
face.
my mane and my eyebrows are insane. Wow.
What a handsome young boy, Craig.
As Jedi says, like look at that almost unibrow. That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
That was insane. Crazy.
We all come close. It depends if you start trimming it away soon.
Oh, man. You didn't take anything.
Why do you think I'm not taping it?
Because the red lights aren't on.
Oh,
Mildly amused
oh my
by my
god.
celebration.
He's
Isn't
like,
that
got him.
Success.
I covered it up with this little piece of paper.
Shut up.
Craig's head.
Classic bit.
Oh no.
Just like, get me out of here.
Skirtus, you look mad as hell. So anybody wonders why I am who I am, now you know.
Little Q-tip action. Getting your
Oh,
armpit.
man.
Listen to these sounds of the 90s. You got 90s TV show. You've got a wall-mounted phone ringing in the background.
Chad says, how did you not beat him up daily?
He did. He did beat me
Oh,
up.
get out of
daily.
there.
We got in fights so much.
Sure we did.
Look how satisfied I am, though. Like, I'm just playing. I'm just moving along.
Look at your stupid face.
My hair. My hair.
Oh,
My hair was
my
like
God.
something like a butt cut. I couldn't pull off the. A lot of kids were shaving all the way up to the brim there, and then they'd have
Yeah.
a butt cut down the middle. I
Uh-huh.
couldn't quite pull that off, so it just looked like a weird bowl cut.
Oh man. See, Nick knows. He says Craig's getting a knife.
I did get I did get shot in the leg by a BB gun a few times.
That's true. Good point. Okay, let's continue on. You're so proud. This is just your walk off there. You're like, that's like the most impressive walk off you've ever done. Look at Brad.
Hey. I'm so great.
So what are the chances of me getting work here?
Check out this commercial.
What is this?
And second, you gotta call ITT Tech.
ITT Tech,
Tech.
let's go.
You got to call ITT Technical Institute.
Wow.
Yeah. Did you ever go there?
No, I thought about
We
it.
saw that commercial about 6 billion times a day in the 90s.
Oh wow, that's something people don't get now. That's something that people do not get now.
The cord
Oh,
wrapped
man.
around your waist.
Yes,
Yep.
man. And is that the end of it? Look at this. Look at the cord wrapped around me. That's amazing.
Yep.
Oh man,
The world has changed quite a bit, but man,
that is so
you were
good.
done with your phone. You stuck it back on the wall, and you didn't deal with it until the phone rang again.
Sonic Mario the Hedgehog says, "I wish I lived in that time period."
Oh man, it was so cool.
Oh man.
I still live in that time
Fred
period.
was eating in his room. I got it all on candid camera.
No reference to candid camera.
Wow. Well, that was
Yeah.
great. That was fun. I would love to do that every week. Can we do that every week?
I don't know. I mean, we could definitely. I've got plenty of video now. That one is like, that one just felt like, even though I was purposely filming and being obnoxious, it's such a, like, when I came across that the first time, I was like, what is this? And it was one of those, oh yeah, I remember doing this moments, and I'm glad I kept it. I'm glad I took the time to digitize it, because
Me too.
if that moment, if I filmed that for any other reason in the universe, it was for this podcast right now to share with the world. And here it is, 20 years later, 23 years later.
Okay, so as we talked about this, we're going to continue this conversation in just a second, but I need you, gentle YouTube viewer, to comment down below right now during the Al Gore rhythm song about your favorite memories from the 90s, or why you wished you lived with Brad, what you would have done if he did that to you. Tell us in the comments
Sadly,
right
I would have
now.
been beaten.
I'm Al Gore, the voice of your generation. Young people today, let me ask you this. How can we party? The earth is so big. Can we party? I'm Al Gore, the voice of your generation. Party.
There you go. I'm glad everybody got their comments in over at youtube.com/CraigSkits. Man, give it up for Gamer Huff coming in with the brand new Prime sub. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Gamer Huff. That's awesome. And Avante came in resub tier 1, all during the algorithm song, which is great.
Nice.
So,
Hey,
yeah,
you know what? I was going to remind you. I sent you the Craig and Weekdays with Craig and Brad theme song for Patreon.
mhm.
So anybody who's following you as a patron can get that. I'll even
Soon.
throw in, soon. We're going to have it up there. So you want to sign up on Patreon. I will also include a bonus track, which is the Al Gore rhythm song.
Love
Yeah.
that. Love that. Okay, so obviously, you know, that VHS was pretty magical, and I'm really intrigued to see what else you've digitized of things that like that's just part of life. That was part of life growing up, which is the craziest thing about it. You know, like people, you know, in the comments, many people watching live, and I'm sure those of you watching on YouTube, you all saw the strain and the frustration that I dealt with on the regular.
Let me do an impression of Craig from 23 years ago. Right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like,
That's good.
like I'm always behind your back or over there, and you just, God.
Now, look at this. Colin figured it out. He says the algorithm song. I get it now. Oh
right.
man.
Feed the algorithm.
Nice.
Feed it with
Nice.
your YouTube comments. You got
that's
it.
excellent. That's good. Man, Bauer fan also came in and resubbed tier 1. Says, keep up the good content. Listen, if there's one thing you can expect from us, it's good content.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That's great. Yeah, Tattoo Games has a question. How many body slams did Brad get, Craig? The thing is, here's the thing. We would get in fights, and I remember this. I remember legitimate, like, it wasn't like, fist fights. It was, like swinging and kicking, right? But here's the move that always bothered me was the arm straight out. It was the arm straight out, like as the defense, right? Because I didn't know how to get in. So so you just hold your arm out there, and I couldn't get in, even though I was taller.
What I remember the most about our fights was when we would be hanging out with our cousins. And if we got in a fight around our cousins, I specifically remember getting in a fight at our cousin Grayson's house. And we were fighting on our aunt's bed. And if you can imagine the kid in the video you just saw and him going, while you're pounding on me in this moment, trying to assert yourself as the older brother and the authority figure here in our group of young kids, I was sitting there. I remember just laughing, trying just going, "You'll never destroy me."
Oh my gosh. That's pretty accurate. Yeah. And like you can't hit your brothers too hard, right? Because you don't want to like really hurt them, but you got to put them in their place, So, I think that's the one thing about having, siblings is you have different relationships with each of your siblings, whether it's, your sister, your brothers, your older brother, younger brother. And I was you only had older siblings. I had older and younger siblings. So I had to get it from both sides, which is
I never
awesome.
knew what it was like to have a crappy younger brother because I was that crappy younger brother.
And people want to talk about how people should be canceled for things they said when they're teenagers. Could you imagine the stupid things you would have said when you were 14, 15, 16 years old on social media?
That, I've thought about that many times. I am so grateful that we didn't have social media. Now, I can say this many moons later because I have videos that, my buddy and I have made. I should share some of those on some of these sometimes, because those, when you start a YouTube channel today at 10, 11 years old, your content is garbage. You don't know anything. You're just tossing up terrible content and you think it's great. I did that too. I just didn't put it on the internet. Now,
what if we started a My Life Digitized channel, right? Mm-hmm. Where it was all of our home videos, but we did commentary on them, or we treated them like YouTube, but it was 1992.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just throwing it out there.
The funny thing is that I would be interested to just put up especially the videos that I put effort into, not just like our home videos, because those are generically like you would understand watching them like, oh, this is just video of some people's lives. But the videos where I'm actually trying to tell a story and I've made credits for it and there's music playing in the background, and in my mind I made a movie.
Right.
I would be interested in putting that on YouTube and just seeing the thumbs up, thumbs down ratio.
Right.
And just this generation coming in going like, you'd either have the new generation coming in going like, what is this crap? This is just awful content. Or they'd come in and they'd be like, what's that cool VHS
what's the app
filter that you use to make this? This is like art. And then you just start a whole new revolution of kids creating VHS home videos again, and instead of using Final Cut, because kids today have it so easy with Final Cut. And
it's amazing.
Yeah, like you legitimately can make what you had in your head today, you can make explosions and you can make awesome
Right.
credits. And like my credits were on a piece of paper that I hand wrote, and I'm moving the video camera, up this paper to, and in my mind,
Right.
it's like, it's a movie.
Right.
I know what it is. I know what story's being told.
All right, awesome. I'm going to hold on. I have a the thing about it is we can go in. I actually have this app which allows me to record things in real time. Let's see if I can show the camera real quick. Let's see. So like you can actually see how it looks with the wobbly.
Yeah.
And when you shake it, it gets all
Oh,
gross
that's
and-
hilarious.
Isn't that
That's
cool?
funny. Yeah.
Yeah. And it has the date on it, it has everything on it. So like I've actually I think it would be really fun to shoot some stuff. We
That's
actually
hilarious that we've made it all the way to HD small pocket-sized cameras. And what do? We create a filter to regress the footage back to that gigantic hunky-dory camera that was over all the dads with mustaches in the 80s on their
it's pretty
shoulders.
amazing. Pretty amazing. So anyways, like I said, well I think that'd be kind of fun to do, but we'll see.
We could definitely shoot for this to be a bi-weekly segment for a while. Maybe. Depends. We'll see what happens. If you liked it, let us know. I don't know. This was like an experimental episode, I think.
Yes. Just a reminder, comments do help YouTube grow. So make sure you comment and help the algorithm right there. You can follow us over at or you can support us over at patreon.com/CraigSkits. It's incredibly important. If you're watching right now over on youtube.com, you can join me over on twitch.tv/CraigSkits every Monday through Friday from 1 to 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Brad, you got anything else before we wrap up?
No.
Okay,
I'm
sounds good.
embarrassed. Did you not see my hair in that video?
You want to look at it one more time?
I want to see the part where I say Craig's a jerk face.
Okay, last time.
All the way back. And Craig's death stare. Oh yeah, we can watch this part.
Oh my god, he's such a loser.
Right there.
Okay, bye-bye. Oh, hold on. Here comes the big reveal.
How did I get my voice that high?